Hey everybody, we're welcome back to the hot seat, and we are on here today with somebody amazing, and she is ridiculously cool and knows how to handle this community when, they tend to open their mouths, because this community for MSFers is very, 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 very vulgar. Yeah, I think vulgar. I think vulgar would be it, right? We're a bunch of vulgar fools. Yeah, it is. I mean, Taco takes it to a whole new level, but God, man, the rest of us kind of just run with it, so it works out great.
Yeah.
Oh, DJ Swag, dang, you would do it right after we start, really. But thanks, man. Thank you for the follow, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. We are just here talking with Duchess. I think the initial question for me, just to start off of it, would be how many games do you stream at like total or oh, she muted? There we go. There we go. No, they said you were muted, but it didn't show it. Yeah, it shows you pretty high.
I usually stream Doctor Who and
Oh.
Marvel Strike Force. When the semester ends next week, I will be streaming much more until
Oh,
the
there you go.
semester starts again. So that's actually what I'm going to be. One of my first streams next week is going to be help me build my computer.
Oh,
I'm
well, there
going
you
to buy
go.
a new gaming computer, and yeah, I'm going to stream that.
Okay. You have intrigued the fuck out of me by saying Doctor Who. Which game are you playing with Doctor Who?
It's a mobile game. It's a mobile game. It's called Doctor Who Lost in Time, and it's basically
The one
kind of
that just
like
came
this,
out.
where you know do a lot of button tapping, collect resources, build heroes and things. Yeah, so basically
Okay.
it's that.
All right. So I'm guessing you watch Doctor Who.
Oh my gosh, I love Doctor Who.
Okay. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure I'm pretty sure maybe one, two people actually know anything about Doctor Who in chat. If you guys do know what we're talking about, say something. If not, well, doesn't really matter because we know what the hell we're talking about. So ha 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 to y'all. But if y'all are some
that's
nerds,
what's
y'all will go
up,
watch some Doctor Who because hey, 60th is coming up soon and it's gonna be hot. Just hot.
man. And I
Now,
wait for that.
we so I gotta ask, which doctor is your favorite?
I knew that was coming up. It's going to be in this order. It's going to be Capaldi,
Oh.
Peter Capaldi. Then the first ever doctor in the 1960s, because I like old crotchety
Mhm.
men. Then,
What the fuck?
I do. I love old crotchety white dudes. They're great. Um,
Okay.
then I like, oh crap, the one with the ruffled shirt, the ruffled tuxedo.
Oh, that's
Can't
I think
remember his
that's five.
name.
I think that's
And
five.
then it's going to be Eccleston,
Mm.
and then Tennant. Yeah.
Yeah. See,
I
well,
didn't
for
like when they
me, yeah.
decided to get sexy with the doctors. I did not like it when they were trying to get sexy. I'm like, it's not about the sexy for me. It's about the
Mm-mm.
science.
No, it's not. It really. I
Yeah.
mean, like Eggleston was totally different. It just felt, but I mean, they were rebooting it at the time, so it was like, okay, cool.
Right.
He's
It
cool.
was
It
just
felt,
the first,
yep,
right.
it felt different. But I'm
Mhm.
upset that they didn't keep him longer. But that's between them. Tennant was a definite improvement.
Yes.
Because he was just like, whoa, lovable, but still mean, and just like, whoa, he could just turn on a switch and be like, wow, he was really mean, and it didn't really, just the way he expressed it, it was really like, wow, he could be a real asshole in a very, very subtle way.
All of the doctors are supposed to be that kind of asshole thing. They're really kind of, they're not a nice people. And you got
No.
to that it's not about them being nice.
Capaldi really pushed it. That one was really Capaldi really pushed the whole assholiness, and I'm just like, wow, he's really
Love
stepping it
it.
up.
He was like, I don't like to hug because I can't see what you're really feeling. I'm like, that's what's up. Let me see your face. Let me see your.
Yep. I thought Matt Smith was going to be. I didn't think he was going to fit at first, but he has that older face when he makes certain expressions, and I was just like,
He
oh, I
looks
don't think
like a
this is going to go
bobblehead.
well.
He totally looks like a bobblehead. I've
Yeah.
never understood.
Bobblehead.
Like, I can't even look at him like he's on that show, The Crown, now playing that racist king we have now,
Oh,
and it just rubs me. He rubs me the wrong way.
yeah, he's a little. I mean, he is probably the number one doctor for me, only because he slews all over the place. He was there for quite a while. He went through, a couple companions, but he had a whole bunch of different storylines that were really cool. And I like the way
Yeah,
that I wish they would have kept the whole. I wish he would have stood longer, but obviously, Russell was leaving. They were all dipping out. Now it was going to be a different, showrunner, and he really brought a whole different.
add to it. Yeah, for
Yeah, he
sure.
brought a whole different side to the stuff, and I like Capaldi just because he's a dick. Just because he's a dick.
Same, same. Like he was the best doctor since the crotchety first doctor. I mean, he was nailing that kind of. Truthfully, I don't think he's playing. I think this is how he's
Yeah,
acting. He
I
really
don't think he
is.
is either.
I don't think he's playing. I think he's playing himself, and that's okay. It's just like I totally loved. I loved the way he did it. I love that within the Black Lives Matter movement at the time, they put him in a hoodie. So I mean, to show solidarity through the show. So I thought that was kind of cool. And truthfully, it's really all about the storylines and what new science they're going to bring up for me.
I mean,
Evil Blue.
I fell in love with it because it was like I saw some of the original ones, back in the day or whatever, but I really didn't pay too much attention to it because I was more into Star Trek or Star Wars. And then I saw the little, you know, the movie for the eighth one, and I thought it was just weird because it didn't really feel like it had a good flow. And I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
And then the reboot hit, and I'm like, yeah, this could be okay. But when I saw the reboot, it was just low budget and fucking stupid. And I just kept watching it because I wanted to see what stupid shit they would think of next.
Right. Wait. Look, you have to remember part of the charm of Doctor Who is the low budgetness of it. If you've ever seen the 1960s ones, like, dude, get drunk, get high, go downstairs in your garage and see if you can make the alien. Like literally, one of the series, like one of the 6-part shows, had an alien made out of bubble tape, painted green with Christmas lights in between it. I swear, me and my ex built it. We did. We did those two things, and then we built it.
See, that's a good way. That's a good way to have a good relationship. We gonna build some We gonna build some budget ass shit for Doctor Who tonight. We ain't got nothing
Yes,
better
some
to do.
low
But we gonna
budget.
build
I
an
mean,
alien,
it's some
dude.
bread.
I
That's
I
what's
just
up.
Doctor Who. I mean, the science part of it was. I mean, they throw it all over the place. No big deal. We were just intrigued by it, but the fact that it was just low budget, it was really really crazy. Some of the aliens were just like off the wall, just weird
Yeah,
looking, and you knew that they had no budget. And then you could
none.
slowly see like the budget was slowly getting bigger. Like, okay, oh, that's actually looking kind of nice now. I
Good.
can't see the shit on his neck anymore. I mean,
Yes.
the one that I actually, I think my wife never saw Doctor Who, and I was like, I'm gonna introduce you
It's
to a new
like
show,
hilarious.
and I want you to tell me if this is stupid or would you watch more of it. And I showed
Yeah.
her Don't Blink.
Oh my God. Like to this day, dude, okay, I do screen printing to decompress.
Hmm.
So when I do screen printing, I'll do like whatever I'm thinking in pop culture. So I did a whole bunch of like canvases for art, and one of them was the angels. I made it to
Oh,
where it said don't
see,
blink. Your eyes were closing, so the B was kind of disappeared, and the K was like you're closing your eyes. Don't close your freaking eyes.
I'm telling. Look, if anybody's out there and anybody's intrigued with science or anything like that, and if you're interested in at least looking at trying to start watching Doctor Who or just want to see some dumb shit, start out with. Well, technically, it would be season. It'd be a bunch of seasons later, but it would be 2000, I believe, 8. So technically, season 3, and it's episode 8. Don't blink. Watch that. Watch that one if you want to get intrigued by Doctor Who, because literally, you blink and some shit will happen.
Goes down. It goes down. Like I don't look
Oh,
at statues the same way since
it
that.
is.
Like I
I
do not
mean,
look at statues the same way.
I don't. Well, yeah, there's I mean, Doctor Who really takes you like, man. They take the most simplest things and turn it really like it makes you think about some scary shit. So basically, you can't blink. You have to listen. What's the other one? There was one more because the listen one was with Capaldi.
Oh, the side, the things on the side of your peripherals have like
Oh
aliens.
yeah,
There's aliens right there.
yep.
The freaking
There's
peripherals, the aliens
yep.
are always freaking there.
They're
So
always
yeah.
there. Oh, the silence. The silence. There you go. Boom. The silence. Can't go nowhere without the
Oh,
silence. So Doctor Who would
yeah.
take the simplest things, or like the simplest things you take for granted, like why was somebody brushed up on you, but by the time you turn around, they're gone. But there's always somebody there. So, yep.
Yeah, that was what's up. Yes, Rick. So
No,
nerd talk. Love
yeah, so
nerd
what?
talk.
Yes, nerd talk. No,
Yeah.
look, I literally, last Starfighter, I literally started my wife, well, my girlfriend, she was my girlfriend at the time. I literally said, do you want to see a different show and see if this would be intriguing to you? And I showed her it, and guess what? That motherfucker never left. So she's still here. So obviously it was
Yeah.
something good to
Look.
her because she thought it was interesting. And then we started we started the seasons over and we started going through it, and she
Yeah,
was
I
like,
would
wow,
start with
now I get it.
Eccleston. Like, yeah, after you
Yeah.
do, I will start with Don't Blink, then go back to Eccleston, and then work your way past it. But if you want to be die hard, give yourself some grace. Watch a couple of episodes of the old black and white ones in between. Don't try to just do it because it's a hard watch. It is.
Yeah. Some of the ones from back in the 70s or whatever, they're really bad, but the story is literally what you're basically there for. It's not really the budget, because the budget was budget was off. I don't know what they were thinking. Oh shoot. Oh, Duchess, I think your mic went out. You moved for like a second and nothing was there. Yeah, we can't hear you. Yep. And she left us. Don't leave us. Yeah, it doesn't show. What's up, Blue? Yeah, we can't hear anything. It's not even coming through Discord. Like, there's nothing on Discord with it for showing the mic. Here, I'll do this. I'll do this, Dutch. Hey, I'm gonna call you right back, and we'll try to do it. Let's see, boop. Okay. Go. What are you doing? Come on. Yeah, we're going with the hot seat for it, so let's go. Try talking again. No, I can't even hear you on it. It's so weird. Yeah, what's on that? Nope. Yeah, volume's right up. Boom. Yeah, I can't even hear you through that. Here. I'd say disconnect the call. Just disconnect the whole thing. Because you got to exit out of it too. Yeah, I don't know what happened, man. We were just sitting there talking for a second and it just went out. And it was like, okay, cool. Keep out for anyone over 30 million looking for an alliance. Sure. How about we just say anybody over 30 million looking for an alliance? That clip didn't show the egg part? Yeah, I know. All right, let's see.
Wait.
There you go.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Hold on, let me get you back in here. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. We were just talking. Next thing you know, boom, it just went out. And I'm like, Discord's not even showing the volume levels. I'm like, that's wrong. I'm like, that's wrong. Like, I could understand if I can hear you, but they can't. It's like I couldn't hear you, and I'm like, wait. I'm like, oh shit, did I turn it on? Like, no, I didn't do nothing. But oof.
Oof.
All right.
I love that y'all say oof. It's like so great. Love oof. Who chose that?
Somebody, but it stuck with us. Shit. It stuck with us. Okay, so all right, Doctor Who. I obviously we're nerds, Red Skull. So eat it. I really don't care. It's if you're coming into an MF stream, more than likely we're a freaking nerd, so it doesn't matter. Run with it, bro.
Nerds know our nerd knows no bounds.
Mm-hmm.
So if you think something's not cool, it probably is awesome to us. So
yep.
Yeah. Here's your window sharing.
Oh shoot, that's right. Hold on, let me make sure that's right. Click. And make sure I get the right one.
Beetlejuice.
Click.
Mwah, 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 mwah.
There you go. Is it there?
Thank you, Wapo. Thank you, Wapo. Nope.
Yes, we nerded up a lot. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. Now, what actually put you on to Doctor Who? How'd you find it out?
The lack of good science fiction.
Oh?
The lack of good science fiction. Well, I mean, the thing about it is, I've already watched every Star Trek ever. You know, Star Wars, I already seen them. I needed something new. I was like running out of things to watch at the time. I was like, okay, so everybody in Britain just cannot stop talking about this. And then I watched this episode of Community where Troy and Abed's new apartment. Troy and Abed dressed up for a Doctor Who con, and I was like, okay, this tears it. I'm gonna watch it. And so, you know, as the nerd I am, I always start things at the beginning. And I don't cut corners, so I just went and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. And I was like, this is gonna be difficult. So I made a picture of Margarita. I got her hold the joint. I was like, okay, so we're gonna. I went to my ex and I was like, we're going to actually build these. We're gonna build the aliens because while we watch it, we're gonna build this and be like, this is what we did. And so I just got really hooked on them, and then I started making my own stuff and creating a lot of graphic art, a lot of wearable art. I have my own David Tennant Doctor Who chucks, and I painted Doctor on the side. And I got the little circle for the chuck, but it has like a TARDIS in the middle, because I'm a nerd.
Is nothing wrong? Nothing is wrong. Oh man, I don't even know where the TARDIS ice bucket is. So we got a TARDIS ice bucket here in the bar. Oh shit, I should ask my wife because it's literally right around there. So for our wedding, instead, you know, they have like those, what are those, like gift card things or whatever, or no, like the books you can write your name on. You know, hey, we were here and shit. Nah, we didn't do that. We got a big ass TARDIS made. So you could sign the little TARDIS things. Hey, babe.
Oh my god!
Grab the TARDIS on the opposite side over there.
Awesome! I want a TARDIS.
Love you.
Love you. Love you.
Oh, Doctor Who fan. Nah, don't worry about it. It's all the way over here on this side. It'd be bad to get. Yeah, so we got one built for it, and everybody could sign their names, whatever, and throw it right in there. So, boom, it worked out. No, we don't have the Annabelle doll right now. The Annabelle doll is away until Halloween, Red Skull. It's not coming back. Not coming back. Huh?
Where it is? Beetlejuice, have you been to DJ Swang's stream? He show you the humping tortoise.
Yeah, DJ Swang's got a humping tortoise. So
Yeah.
you need to check it out. You need to check it out. If you haven't checked out DJ Swang's humping tortoise, please go there. Don't knock out your mic again. Please don't knock out your mic again. Okay, so there wasn't so in turn like Star Wars for me. I mean, growing up in '80s and '90s, there was only so much Star Wars to begin with.
Right.
Star Trek was a bigger one because they had something going on, but like Star Trek is extending now, and then Star Wars is even extending now, which is even more content, which is great. I'm waiting for some. I'm waiting to see Ahsoka. I want to see how that runs out.
I love Star Trek Lower Decks.
Oh, Lower Decks is awesome. Lower Decks is hilarious.
This is where it always needed to have gone. Like they should have gone here much earlier. Like there's this book called Red Shirts, and it talks about the actual faux pas being red shirts, and there's like 6 new cadets come on, and they all start realizing that they replacing somebody that died.
Oh my God.
It starts there, and it just goes on like, holy crap. So he got killed by an ice shark? Was the shark made out of ice, or did he swim in ice? Like, what's going on here?
Oh God, Juice got that book free on Kindle.
Dude, you need to totally read it. It's hilarious.
Oh God. I'm actually waiting for next season for New Worlds to see the live action for Lower Decks. I want to see how they're going to cross this over, because if you don't know anything about Lower Decks is a cartoon. So Lower Decks is a cartoon and New Worlds is live action, and they're bringing the cartoon characters into live action for the actual voice actors. And what's funny is both of these motherfuckers look like the person that have drawn for them, so it's hilarious.
Like the captain of the Cerritos is Dawn Lewis. She used to be on A Different World, one of the TV shows that showed black HBCUs in the 90s. And she's hilarious as the captain. I love the guy from Quaid. What's his name? Something Quaid, that plays the main nerd. Love him.
Oh yeah, he's playing the main. I do. Kevin O'Connell is interesting because I don't really associate that voice with the character the character he's playing.
Hey, Kevin O'Connell? What was he in?
He's playing.
I don't know my names.
He's playing the first officer, the big the buff officer, but he's not really that.
Yes.
And
when is this supposed to come out?
Sometime this season. They didn't state which episode it's going to be. They just said it's going to be an episode this season. I'm waiting to see which episode it is, and I'm just going to die laughing.
Okay, so he is not. It's not going to be a whole
whole season? No, it's just supposed to be an episode where they cross over. So the live action, the cartoon, the only two that I know is that it'll be is Boimler and what's her face? I can't remember her name right now. But both of them are definitely supposed to be there. Because they showed somebody, I think one of the Canadian news outlets, whatever, had a picture of them on the transporter pad, and you've seen both of them. I'm like, holy shit, that asshole got blue hair.
Cannot wait. I cannot freaking wait.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's the way. I mean, I think the fact that yes, there is more budget now than there was 20, 30 years ago, where they could expand a lot more. And now they got a bunch of money. Obviously, shit's gonna stop right now because of the writers, and these motherfuckers want more money. And it's kind of like,
give writers the money.
I mean,
Give them the money. Truthfully, no star would be as awesome as they are if it wasn't for the words. Just get over it. Just give them the money.
It depends. It depends on the show, because I've never seen Game of Thrones. I seen maybe an episode or two, but I never got interested in it.
Okay, well, I read the books as a child.
Mm-hmm.
They first came out because these books are hella old,
Mm-hmm.
and I was totally excited for the TV show to come out because I had already read the books. Like, oh, it's about to be on. It's about to be so on. So, I just grew up with it. So, and then that came out. They did pretty good. The series isn't finished, but they gave it an ending. So I'm like, anyway.
Yeah.
So,
well, from what I heard, that season 8 sucked. So, and even my wife was like, "Yeah, I watched it. It sucked." And I was just like, "Well, I'm not gonna fucking watch it then. It says there's no point."
Right, the last couple seasons got a little weird. That's when I started watching Vikings, and
Vikings is pretty good.
Yeah, it took over for that for a while.
Yeah. See, now those writers for season 8, fuck them. They don't need a fucking raise. But some other ones, some other writers. Nah, fuck them. Hey, look, when you got like a bunch of people and comments all over the place going, season 8 just fucking sucked. I don't know where the fuck they were going with it.
Wait,
then
you guys have to give the writers grace. Let me tell you why. I don't believe it's all them, because have you ever seen a good series finale from HBO? Sopranos. Fucked up. I mean, just everything that they do, they kind of, so it may not even be them. You got to remember, HBO is bad at ending series. They really are.
All right, I'll give you that one. All right, I'll give you that one. Because there's just a lot that, I mean, okay, so if it is the show, if it is the showrunners, then fuck the showrunners. But then again, the showrunners, I mean, the writers have to come up with it first, and then the showrunners say, no, we don't want to see this shit. So
exactly. Can you do this instead?
Yeah, you kind of got to go this way or whatever. And it's more like, all right, whatever. But a lot of the writers out there is, I don't want to say, I'll give most writers maybe an average grade of like B or above. There are certain shows where, wow, man, some of the shit is on point. Then there's some where you go, I don't know where the fuck you were going with that. I don't know where the fuck you were really going with that. But
okay, give me an example of like a really good writer that you think.
A really good writer?
Yeah, for like who had good writing? What show had great writing?
If it was most recently, only because I'm remembering his name right now, and it's not something Red Skull would know because he watches too much Pornhub. I would say Terry Matalas for Picard season 3.
Well, yeah. I mean, it gave me everything that I needed.
Oh my God, season 3 was amazing. Yeah. Oh my God, I loved it.
Season 3 and then season 3 should have been season 1, and then they did 2 and 3.
They could have expanded on it, but I love the way it went. It was a beautiful way to, like, they didn't just shove all this the older characters down your throat. They gave you new stuff to mess with, and it was great, and you were intrigued by it, and they left you hanging, and you're going, what the fuck is going on? And I had no idea what the fuck that door was. Like, why the fuck are you giving us a red door? But it was very he knew how to write it, and if they would have did that for the first part, don't get me wrong, season 1 was okay, wasn't great. Season 2 was a good season. The last episode of season 2 was great.
Yeah, they started saying, okay, we know what we need to do here.
Yep. And they knew what they were going, and bam, they just took with it, ran with it, and I was like, oh God.
Lucky Chief. 12 Monkeys.
12 Monkeys, yes. 12 Monkeys was really good. I enjoyed that. If they would have, and there's certain writers out there that know how to intrigue an audience and keep them going. A lot of them don't, and that's where certain showrunners can give some help. But then there's some where they're just like, shit, I don't know where the fuck you were going. I really don't know what you're doing with this. Like, I really wish they would have just let. I actually enjoyed Zack Snyder's Justice League. Not.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I am a huge DC fan. I'm a huge comic book fan, and I find good writing under DC, Marvel, Image, whatever. Do indie, I do all of it.
Mhm.
So you never know where the awesome storyline's gonna come from. So I'm a big fan of the Justice League because I was a child watching Super Friends. I will always watch anything that DC does, and Amanda Waller and Viola Davis is my top superhero in the world. Just
I
to
think
let you know.
I think Viola Davis just kills it in that role. She is just like
Oh, she's so cute.
she just don't get no fuck. She's like, fuck it, they're gonna do what I want. I don't care.
She gives zero fucks. And yeah, she just, yeah.
However, a lot of the DC movies currently are shit. Some of them are shit. Now, if they would literally take what they did in animated movies and make that into live action, it would be
Oh my
fucking
God.
amazing. It would be
Yes.
great.
How do we transfer? It's wonderful because I'm gonna tell you right now, when it comes to like movies, they got Marvel beat on like the animation movies. They
Oh,
got
yes, the animation side. Well, okay, so most most of them, I would say Spider-Verse is pretty goddamn good.
right. No,
Spider-Verse,
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. But
But that's
okay.
just one, yeah, just one.
Yeah, and that's one. What do you call it? Universe in
Yeah.
the Marvel universe. They consistently do well for all their characters. Like, I mean, truthfully, I set some of my standards on these characters, these cartoon characters. One of my favorite supervillains is Red Claw, and nobody even knows who that bitch is. Like, she is a Russian operative, a streak of white hair. It has this big claw in her hand. Has this wonderful faction. She almost kicked Batman's ass. If it wasn't for Catwoman, he'd have been killed by her. And people don't. Man, that bitch is bad.
You look like you're
Yeah,
getting a
I
little
wish
fired up there. You keep on going. You
I
keep
just
on
feel
going.
like people need to start doing some of the other characters within DC. Not so much the ones people know and love. Like, I'm not even sure if Red Claw has been written into comic books. She was in the animated series, just like Harlequin started there. So let's just go ahead and
Yeah, I'd have to
use
see.
the
I'd have to
awesome from
see.
wherever you take it. You know?
Well, I mean, James Gunn is trying to do different takes on it now with his actual universe that he's starting. So basically, it's the DCU, and he's trying to push it to where there's different characters and stuff. But it's like, okay, we got to wait to see exactly where he's going. I mean,
Shark is stupid. I love you, Shark.
he is. He is. He's hilarious.
It wouldn't it be like a pink claw instead?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Red Skull.
Red
Yeah,
and
we know
white,
Red.
like-
Yeah, fucking Red Skull.
Sorry, I got too literal. Y'all made me
You
snort.
started again.
I snort often.
So, okay, yeah, the DC animated movies are they destroy Marvel on that side of it. Movie-wise, Marvel's got them beat.
Yeah, on the animated movies, straight up. And I'm gonna say this: I don't know what they're gonna do about Batman series for animated since what you call it died. I'm scared.
Yeah,
I'm scared.
I don't.
Like-
I mean, they'd have to find somebody at least that's willing to stick out the more. I mean, just the bashing that they'll get, but if they could find somebody with that voice that's commanding enough that people could take with it, where they can't just have somebody like, you know, how they did with Freddy Krueger. Like, you got somebody famous in there, and then you want to go, let's reboot it, and the guy's voice sounds like he just hit puberty, and you're just like, no, we don't need to do this shit. We need to stop because this movie sucked. We need somebody with a commanding voice. Kevin Conroy had that voice where when you heard it, it didn't matter if you saw him or not. You knew that was Bruce Wayne and Batman. You're like,
Where
fuck.
the fuck you start looking?
You know what? When he showed up for Crisis of Infinite Earths on the CW, I was like, oh my God, that voice is just, wow. There it is. And then you got to see him and you're like, God, they made you look frail as shit, but I mean, you're still frail anyway, but still, that voice of yours just says Bruce Wayne. That's all it says.
I mean, it's what I grew up with. It's what I cut my teeth on. And truthfully, when it comes to like Batman, in my mind, it's Michael Keaton, then him, and then Adam West.
Oh,
on the
that's
list.
right. You like the older gray-haired guys.
Dude, it's
Something.
cheesy, it's fun. Take it for what it is and enjoy yourself. I mean, shit. Are we taking this so seriously? You do understand our universe doesn't have these guys. I would love these things to be real. I would love
Yeah.
all of the Marvel DC universe to actually be here. Because I mean, as much as I hate my boss, at least I could hate, that damn Kingpin a little bit more.
I mean, well, from the Marvel side and from what they're kind of saying, at least it's only rumors because we don't know it, but that Secret Wars will bring in every character that is underneath now the Marvel umbrella. So they got Fox over on their side. They got the Netflix shows on their side. If they could bring in all these characters that we wish we could have had back in the 90s just show up, like they did with some of the X-Men with X-Men animated series. X-Men animated series didn't give a fuck. They threw Captain America in there. They threw whoever they could get in there, and boom, you were like, wow, this is actually cool. We get to see some connected carriers with it. This is awesome. This is great. We get to see it, but
shout out to Bishop.
Yeah, if we could see.
Shout out to my husband.
Is he out there for? Can someone shoot him a line? Someone shoot him a line.
Yeah, can somebody tell Bishop to come get me from the alternate universe? Pick me up. It's time to go home.
I mean, he'll light you up.
No, right?
He'll light you up. There you go. He'll light you up. Okay. So,
Professor X. He blows. Red Skull, really?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's a shot at me, but fuck him anyway.
Okay.
Fuck Red Skull. I'm pretty sure that's a shot at me, but fuck you. But hey, whatever. No biggie.
Professor S is the shit.
Yeah, who believes a superhero in a wheelchair? Fuck that guy.
Fuck that.
Fuck that guy.
That guy. I wish I could say it like this fucking guy. Like Rello.
No, Rello. Yeah, gotta do it. This fucking guy.
Love this fucking guy. Like, somebody needs to clip that shit and make that a sound alert. I need that sound alert.
You know, when you really think about it, Breezy, Professor X is kind of a gaslighter. You know, when you really think about it, and you start thinking, like, the amount of shit he could have stopped just by going, you know what, I'm just going to make sure all these motherfuckers are having a good day. He could have did it, and people could have just went across. He could have just went like, you know what, you guys are just going to have, you know what, go talk this shit over at the bar, have a few shots, and you'll be fucking fine. Nah, he's just like, you know what, let them be them. And in case they blow up another building, so what? We'll go help them out, but whatever. Yeah, he could have been. He's one of those characters where you look at him, you know, you could have did better, Professor. You really could have did better.
Let me ask you a question. Out of these three, which one would you choose? Mind control, for strength, or teleportation?
Ooh, fuck. Ooh, fuck. For me, it would probably be, and if I'm stuck in my current condition of not being able to fucking walk, it would probably be teleportation, just so I could think fast enough to just be like, you know what, I gotta drop a deuce, bam, I'm there. You know what, I feel like going to the bar, bam, I'm there.
That's actually what I choose every time. For everybody else, you know, everyone has their. It goes back to unconscious and subconscious needs in a person's life. This is one of the papers I did for my video game sciences degree, and we were discussing how all of these have a connection to a part in your in your psyche, and how people that are not heard choose mind control. Uh, People that what do you call it? Feel like they have no control in their life for strength. Then teleportation varies because I just want to travel, and I just don't
I
want
just
to.
want to get from point A to point B a lot faster. I mean, you guys
Yeah,
think about it. If you think about a normal person walking, you guys can walk around the corner to Burger King or whatever, grab a burger, and be home in like 10 minutes. It's gonna take me a fucking minute to roll my happy ass around there. I'd rather just think about it, boom, get there, get my burger, get the fuck back. So, and then there are some people where they're, wow, comrade, holy fuck, man, you took it to a whole different, Jesus fuck. Just talk to the girl, bro. Just talk to the girl. You get in it anyway.
love that.
But
That's the best answer.
fucking comrade.
I didn't even think about that. I could teleport onto a guy. That's great. I'm for it.
Yeah, but then again, hey, look, you could teleport onto a guy, and guess what?
Hi.
Yeah, but then it's like he's high, like that, like you want to make sure. Hey, you know what, babe? I'm coming over in like 30 seconds. You better figure that shit out. Figure that shit out. Figure that shit out.
Yeah. You gotta be quick now. Now. That's great. Okay.
Look, if they offered me to play MODOK, I would fucking play him. I don't care how big my fucking head gotta be. I will fucking do it. I got, hey, you could rent this shit for ad space, bro. Go ahead.
Loved his that series.
The
So
MODOK,
fun.
the MODOK cartoon was hilarious. That was pretty
So
goddamn
fun.
funny. I don't know why they stopped with it, but it's just, hey, it is what it is. They ended it, but it was pretty funny.
That one season.
Mhm. He's got that one season, which was pretty good. So, so what? Besides the fact that you're a nerd, was that the reason it drew you to go? You know what? Marvel Strike Force looks actually like a fun game. I'm gonna play it.
So there used to be this game that was started on the computer by this company called Playdom, and it was called Marvel Avengers Alliance.
Oh,
And it had like a side chat bar, and you could actually ask the chat for energy and something else like a core or two. And you had like different teams like A through Z in the Greek alphabet. So it's like alpha, gamma, delta, all of those. And you could actually play these teams. Now, here's the thing I miss most about it. You actually had your own avatar character that could actually fight with your team. Like you could pair up with Gamma team or whatever like that. So you would have to have 4 other characters and then yourself in every fight. You could level them up with new gear. I had frag grenades, EMP grenades. I was like, I'll buy this, I'll buy this. I just felt like me, and you have more options with it. Like you could buy Coulson's gun from the first Avengers movie when he shot that thing, and yeah, it was great.
so
And so my friend I used to play with there, like I've known him forever. He's a big comic book collector. We met when we were working somewhere else, and he was like, "Hey, I know we lost that game, but here's this game." And so I played it, and you know, I'm a nerd, so I'm into like D&D and the long game, believe in the long game. And so I kept playing. He stopped playing. I kept playing. I found myself at level 95.
so now you're stuck here with the rest of us.
No, I mean, I was always going to play something like this. It's always going to be something like this. Really is. Really
I
is.
mean the game. Okay, so now the game itself. Obviously, it's how long have you actually been playing? Just like a rough estimate.
Let's look.
Like how long you been? 'Cause I've been around for a little bit over what? I think 1,440 days or something like that.
Right. Like,
So it's been
right,
a good second.
I'm saying like in I remember the first year that they had been out and they gave us all this really good stuff. Like their anniversary that year, I mean, I leveled up ridiculously the first year.
Well, that's because that amount of stuff that they gave us was humongous compared to what we were normally getting in games. So it was like, holy crap, I could take a shitload of characters up, and this is going to be great. And I do miss the codes that they used to give, because you used to get free stuff out of it. Like they had to
Right.
enter the codes. The codes were amazing because they'd give you all
Those
this
were
free stuff.
amazing.
But then they slowly phased out, and we're just like, well, I don't see how this is
Well,
hurting,
shit.
because fuck, there were so many codes, and everybody's like, let's just make a list of all the codes, and everybody could try to get them all the time. And then they were like, oh, we can't use that code anymore. Nice going,
Yeah.
Fox Next. And what's funny is now we miss Fox Next. We're like,
No,
fuck,
right.
I miss those guys. Where are those guys?
Yeah, like they were handling it a little bit better in some places. But truthfully, something I noticed, like when it comes to these games, there are people that are just going to want to do it first and do it fast and have FOMO. And then there's going to be the ones that are in it because they love the characters, they love the heroes. They're here to see what comes next. They're not trying to rush the game, because if anyone that ever game knew, you do come to the end of the game sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And then what? Like, that's why are we in the rush to get there and be sad?
Yeah, I'm not looking to be sad at all. I'm looking for difficulty, actually. I am the asshole that likes chaos. I'm gonna do difficulty 9 in the Scourge for Nova, just because I want to see how far I can get, and hopefully I don't get my ass handed to me. But I was already getting destroyed anyway, so what? But I'm still gonna keep going, because hey, it's a challenge, and there's no cost to playing it over and over and over and over and over again for the next 8 days. However, I probably won't spend a lot of time outside of it, but whatever, who cares? Let's just go ahead and play anyway. Why not? Let me just go ahead and spend all my goddamn time all over the place playing this thing. But I mean,
So it looks like I think I might have said in my chat or somebody's chat, that I've been logged in for at least 1,800 days, and that's not true. That's 1635. I think I looked at, how it's 1635 slash out of 1,800, you reach.
Yeah, you
get
reach
your
a certain
reward.
point.
I think I read the ending part, but 1635.
I don't think I have carpal tunnel, but I mean, I know my wrist isn't what it used to be, but that could be from stuff back in high school. But you can take it from wherever you want from there.
Or something else.
Lucy, Rosie, whatever. I mean, I like I think if you had to change one thing about the game right now, like you had complete control over something in the game, what would you change? Like, it'd be an instant change, and only one thing.
Well, okay. Mine actually has more to do with inclusion. Like, I would like to be able to see more Black American superhero girls, like, or at least do something with them, because we had Black History Month, and even though she was in Wakanda Forever, Ironheart didn't get a rework. Black History Month went by, and I didn't get the Misty Knight alternate costumes. They didn't even release those. I believe that what's that girl, Bumblebee, should be introduced, and like another young Avenger that you could use. I believe there's a lot of things that you could do with just the Black American superhero girl. And I'm here for it. I'm waiting for it. And I'm still playing. Like, I have 100K in the costume shards waiting for Misty Knight's pink alternate detective costume, because I'm not buying nothing else till I get her.
Now, you see, the Scopely hasn't really learned how to really utilize.
I know that's why I'm going.
Yeah, they don't really.
This is why I'm doing this, because I'm going to get high. I'm going to tell them, you need me. I can tell you actually what people want to see, what we actually want to see, what the girls on Twitch, the company on Twitch, Black Girl Gamers, wants to see. Oh, so yeah, shout out to Black Girl Gamers.
Well, you just keep being loud as fuck, and someone's gonna listen.
Oh yeah,
eventually.
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 I don't
Now,
mind being called yet again a loud black girl, so it'll be fine.
nothing's wrong with a loud girl. I don't mind that.
Oh no,
Never
it's
minded
fine.
it. No, never
I've
minded it.
already come to grips with who I am, so get or leave it. This is who I am. But yeah, that's what I would like. I would like to be able to see more um costumes, more reworks, more tunes. That's all.
Yeah, they said they weren't planning on reworking older tunes, which is really really
No,
sad. Really really sad. I mean, there should at least be a tag between if you I know they said it's like supposed to be a separate universe besides the other ones or whatever, and that's great. But at least you could give some of the lore some type of love every now and then, like, hey, Black Panther and Storm. Even if it's just like one simple tag, that would be great. Just one simple tag. That's all that happens. You know, give them extra health or something together where it says, "Oh, I could pair these two motherfuckers up for a little bit." All right, cool. That'd be great.
I mean, we would love that. We all would love that. Anybody who loves those characters would love that. She was one of the first characters I saw in comic books, Norm, and I loved how in America, black girls were always worried about having long hair and having, luxurious hair. But truthfully, I loved how Stan Lee was, giving her a short mohawk. I loved that in back when I was collecting, and so I gravitated towards that because it had not like my American black life had nothing to do with hair. Like as a child, like I was into comic books, I was into action figures. I used to build my own remote control cars. I was into robotics, and I didn't understand this, and so when I saw that, I was like, okay, this I can actually understand. So
Well, yeah, you felt connected to it, and you're like, "Ooh, I
yeah,
got it." Now,
yeah,
I wish they would give certain tags to others as well, just to, even if it gives, even if it's a two-person synergy in the game, just to give a shout out a
right.
little bit. I
Cloak and
mean,
shout out to Cloak and Dagger.
yep. I mean, come on. If you're gonna make fun of Hawkeye by giving fucking Quicksilver that goddamn on the death of somebody, on the death of Quicksilver, giving a Vade to Hawkeye, seriously? Come on, you motherfuckers could give some other. If you're gonna shout out to some of the some movie for Age of Ultron for Quicksilver, you could shout out to a whole bunch of others, and even some simple, stupid, funny tag would be hilarious, and it would let
Yeah,
them know, hey, we know what you guys are asking for. We know some of it could be a lot, but some of this other stuff that's little inconsequential, not too bad, not too much of
yeah.
a nuisance,
Like
but.
how hard is it to really just open up a little button and say, okay, you guys can buy Misty Knight's alternate costume. It's already there. You've done the work. Just release it.
All right, Scopely. Y'all need to open up this goddamn store so she's not gonna be as loud.
I just want the
She is.
costume.
She just wants the goddamn. You know what? Just fuck it. Just inbox her the goddamn costume. Call it a day, and she will be happy because
Okay.
that's all she really wants. She just wants the damn costume, not
That's all
cores,
I really.
not gold, not
Ooh,
training mats like everybody else. No, she just wants the fucking
ooh.
costume.
I don't know if that says anything about me being a Southern lady, keeping my
Mm.
expectations low, but I'm not asking for much.
Don't ask for too much, but because Scopely will definitely say no.
Oh yeah, but you already did it, Scopely. So just release it. It's that little clicker. Go in there, click. I know it's a checkbox. Then you just put save changes.
Well, I mean, for them, it's a little more on the coding side, and as we already know, Scopely can barely code some shit because they don't know how to accurately do it. However,
Wait,
they did
so
not
the
mess. Go ahead.
coding for the store, you're saying?
I think the coding for almost anything, these guys can really fuck it up. I mean, these guys can fuck up a simple code. Like,
Zero.
anybody ever notice any of the offers got these save 80% bullshit when we know they can't even add, and all they got to do is open up Excel and put a formula in that bitch and it'll tell you how much you're saving. But nope, they can't get that shit right. The only compliment I could give Scopely is I didn't hear about any bugs during Ultimate 32. That how did you actually feel about the last week of Crucible?
Okay, well, this is how I play Crucible. I'm glad you asked. I don't necessarily even play unless some event rewards are tied to it.
Mm.
I'm like, okay, well, like it's actually me keeping it fun for me because I'm a guppy. I buy anything. So I'm not meta. I'm still working on getting a lot of the things that most people have to level 16, 18. I mean, not 18. Hello, 18, level 18. God dog it. I heard about that. It's going to be not fun,
It's
but
gonna be hilarious.
it's gonna be fine. But yeah, I'm gonna say this. I like being able to say, okay, I'm big enough to do this now. Let me try this out. Big enough to do this. Like right now, I'm actually building teams towards the Dormammu. Hey, I finally got there. Took me forever because I was playing towards what I like because I'm free to play mostly. And if I win or lose, right now it doesn't matter. It's a long game, just like Prince Charles is in the long. It was in the long game. Sometimes you gotta just wait it out, and you end up saying, "Huh, okay, so Dorm is at 7 red stars now. That's great." He's out of RNG. He's out of meta, but that's fine. We got there. Don't
I
have to
mean,
worry about that no more.
yeah, I mean, Crucible for me, I play it. I like it because it's a challenge. However, it's only a challenge for me, and I don't have to depend on 23 other guys to do something. If I don't finish it, it's me. It's my fault.
Right.
It's my fault for losing. I
Right.
can only blame myself. Now,
Right. But when it comes with those events for the alliance and stuff, like I'll be on it. Cause I mean I'm in one of Viscera's alliances, and he gives freaking war report cards.
I mean, I'm still trying to figure out how Viscera does it with the 85 alliances that he has over 15
My
clusters
gosh. And
and
the job and the family and all of this other stuff. I'm like, geez.
I have no idea how
Like,
they
all
do it.
right.
But then again, it is
He's a
helpful to
droid.
have a wife that's super supportive.
He's actually open AI.
Yeah,
That's
I
what he
mean,
is.
he's there right now, probably doing. He's probably gonna send us an in-game mail right now, telling us that war sucked. But I mean, it's good to have, I guess, a good alliance that's on top of it instead of the ones where they just never say anything to you and you're just there.
Shit, I forgot to do all my ward attacks.
Oh fuck! What the?
I know I got like 30 minutes. I'm like, ooh,
Oh,
shit.
you better just put those bitches on auto.
No, hell yeah. Like, I just need to not get in trouble by this. So, yeah,
You know
37
what? You know
minutes.
what? You know what? You know what? Even if you do, tell him you were on the hot seat. Throw me under the bus. Fuck that. Let him tell me. I bet you he'll still come find me in somebody's chat and delete my message. Just be like, you
No,
fucking had Duchess fucking not do my text. Fuck you.
like, what were you thinking? Right, I found some
Like we were
easy ones.
talking about Doctor Who. Fuck you and your alliance. Shoot. You should have been here. You should have been here supporting her. Damn it. That's what you should have been doing. Oh
Oh
god.
gosh, I'm sorry, Vis. I'm doing them right now. I can totally
Yeah,
hear him.
yeah. Look at that. See. Red Skull's already advocate. Don't. I mean, if you want to, I don't mind. I'm only gonna. I'm not gonna feel half of it when they run me over. So no big deal. I got no problem with
Fuck.
it.
Oh crap! Mute next. There we
Hey,
go. We're gonna use this.
you gotta enjoy life. You either gotta enjoy life or
Oh,
you don't.
no, I totally understand it. Look, I am. Listen, I am over 6 feet tall. My feet are huge, and I mean, you just have to. And I'm a woman in America. You just have to laugh at trying to get dates. Like this, it's great. I mean, it's hilarious. Like dating scene being over 6 feet is extremely fun.
I mean, you could find some shorties. No big deal.
Yeah, like, but like my Jamaican uncle always talk to, like, yeah, him think he can do it. Him can climb that tree. That's how he do.
Hey, hey, I mean, it is in our DNA to climb the ladder to get to where we want to get to in life. We don't
Climb that
mind.
ladder.
I
Climb
mean,
the social ladder.
hey, climb something. Climb something. Fuck it. Hey, come on. I'm pretty sure my wife never thought she'd be dating half of my ass. So
The
it,
win.
it
No, I'm
only took a
saying you
couple
never
decades.
know where the love's gonna come from. You really don't.
Mm-hmm.
And right, I'm just gonna keep it nice and open and chill. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
No, Red Skull. She drinks wine on her own. I don't. I just keep it chilled. That's it. And I'm. I don't think I'm. Yeah, I'm not short. I'm 5'8", so not short, but I'm not tall. So sitting
Like,
wise, I'm about 4
okay.
fucking feet. So hey, whatever it is, what it is. It is what it is. No big deal. Doesn't bother me. Hasn't stopped me from getting laid in like decades.
And at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
isn't that all that really matters?
Uh, well, depends. Certain times, I only want to see her ass, but whatever.
Oh yeah. I mean, you're talking of more like actual realness, but you know, our carnal selves just want to be humped and kept warm. Oh, no, maybe a good poop now and then, but that's it. All we really want.
No, I like warm apple pie. I like warm apple pie. I like warm apple pie.
Man, who doesn't?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was watching this cooking show today, and they were doing this AMSR cooking. It was
What the?
great jazzy music, clean spaces, made apple pie. It was great. I enjoyed it.
What? Like does that term just get thrown out and then everybody? I don't see the allure of ASMR. I don't understand it. I just don't
Hey,
get
so
it.
have you ever seen them take some Play-Doh, new Play-Doh, and cut it?
What?
There's these like YouTubes where they have these like videos of people just taking Play-Doh and cutting. It's basically dealing with people's OCDs and just helping them feel soothed by things that if they saw, would do the same way. Like,
No,
what do you call
but
it?
to be honest, I probably wouldn't even look it up. I don't want to see. What the fuck do I care if they got a cut Play-Doh?
No, it's basically just totally for calming.
Oh,
So like, okay, what's another hobby of yours
another
outside of
hobby of
Twitch?
mine. If
Yeah.
I had what to be like calming or anything?
No, just in general.
Oh, just in general, would probably be since my nieces and nephews are here a lot, so it's kind of become a habit. But I've enjoyed Legos since I was smaller, and I still enjoy playing with Legos, even at this point. So
To watch somebody build?
no,
No.
no, I can't.
That's a form of AMSR. They'll have somebody and music going back there, and they just would build a Lego structure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think my daughter watches some of them sometimes. Like they'll be building like some 30,000 piece thing, and I'm like, how about you just skip to the fucking end? Otherwise, I'll just build it myself. Like I ain't got time to sit there and watch this motherfucker do it. I already know I already know the ending. The title in the fucking thing says what he's building. Now, how about you give me the pieces and I'll fucking build it?
I'll do it because the fun is in me doing it, not watching you do it.
Yeah, but the ASMR that the general aspect of it is the microphone thing or whatever, and I just can't. Yeah, I don't know about that life. I really don't. I don't get it.
Am I saying it wrong?
Maybe
Is it ASMR?
it might be. Yeah, I think it might be something.
Win.
I think you're talking about something different.
Yes, that's great.
Like I don't.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think I think you're talking about something totally different. Because the OCD thing, I understand. The ASMR thing is those bitches that are on there with the microphone, or is just vibrating in the fucking mic, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bitch? If I want to hear bass, I would go listen to DMX.
Okay, there's certain kinds, like they are just doing a lot of different research on sounds and what it does to the brain, and some of them have come out with brown noise instead of it being white noise and pink noise, and how it affects the brain and what um, benefits you can get from those sounds. That's what you heard, the guttural ground. That was probably brown noise or something like that. But yeah, I don't know if I could watch that one either. I sometimes have a hard time listening to the people that talk like this on their stream and have the chimes going. It's can be difficult, but when they got some nice jazz in the background and they cutting some Play-Doh, that's hella satisfying for me.
No, I don't know. I can't. I don't know. I'd be like, are you cutting the Play-Doh up to make something or something? Or are you just cutting
No,
fucking
where we're
Play-Doh
going
to
with it?
Play-Doh? Yeah, like
Well,
what the
yeah,
fuck's the ending happening? Like what are you guys doing cutting up this fucking Play-Doh? What's happening now? And there's nothing happening, but they're
also
just like, let me just slice this bitch down to.
it's like it's telling them it
All
is
right.
kind of like that. Yeah, I mean, hey Giga, what's up?
Well, no, well, okay, so I think Duchess was explaining one thing, and we were taking something else with it because on Twitch there's a lot of those ASMR bitches out there that'll just hum into the goddamn microphone, and I guess I don't know, motherfuckers explode or something, and I don't know what that is. Yeah, nothing for that. If I want bass, I'm listening to something from the '90s with some fucking just some hard ass bass. Otherwise, no. OCD, I don't think I have OCD in terms of it. Um, I'm not jittery. I don't got
I
anything like
think he's
that.
referring to me, and I
Yeah,
think I said OCD. I was using and trying to generalize a term that
yeah.
I should probably have tried to generalize,
Oh fuck that
but
generalizing.
basically what I was saying is these things are oddly satisfying for people. So
Mm. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, no. But I do understand the soft tone voice. Like when Rello's trying to play a fucking game and he's just like, oh yeah, we're going this way. Oh yeah, like you monotone motherfucker, give some goddamn happiness to the fact that you just won. Like, damn it. I gotta subscribe to you so that way your ass can fucking jump up and down for a minute. Oh god, it gave me a what's happening, man? Like, come on, man. Come on. Be happy you playing this motherfucking game.
it's like you've been to his stream.
Yeah, I think I might have been there once or twice. Yeah, you know, something about that.
Once or twice, it's like, all right,
No,
okay.
if I
I
want to
mean,
hear some half whispering
love
motherfucker come talk to me, I'll
Rello
tell my
in
wife to
his
come over.
love his monotone voice, because the thing about it is, like, something will happen and you'll either get the Trinidad voice or the Brooklyn voice. You never know which one you're gonna get when he gets angry. It's funny.
But most of the stream, he's just like, yeah, yeah. Okay, we're going here, we're going there. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. And I'm just like, dude, come on, man. Be happy. You just fucking you just got someplace you've been trying to get to for an hour, motherfucker. Be happy as shit.
Love him. Oh, I love him.
Hey, who
But
doesn't love
yeah,
Rello?
like,
Rello's amazing.
yeah. Truthfully, I don't know how this community would ever get by. We would crash and burn.
I
Because I found out he helps everybody somehow sooner or later.
He
Something
comes
he
out of
knows.
nowhere. Yeah,
Yeah, like,
Rello, like Rello opens his mouth and you just go, that sounds like some useless shit that nobody would know. And then like the next day you go, fuck. Oh fuck, I could use that. This
who?
motherfucker. How did he fucking like oh my god.
Like,
And then
who
he'll
did, like, dude? I'm always talking about, man, smarts turned me on. He has all the smarts.
I mean there's I've played a couple other games and have if I had to base this community on a couple other video games communities, this has the MSF community is off the charts in being supportive, being able to take a fucking joke and running with it, and everybody can handle it.
Y'all
Helping
can
everybody
handle
out
it.
with some, even if it's not game related, motherfuckers will come in there and be like, dude, I got you. And you might not even know this fucker, but you'll be like, I got you. And they don't, no, nobody even thinks twice. They just do it. Everybody just does it, mainly because I would say 70% of the time we see the same names in a lot of the the same streams, and we're like, all right, cool. And then everybody develops that rapport. They get to know stuff. But you go into like other even bigger games where they might only have a couple hundred or two people watching a
That's
stream or
where the
two.
toxic is, because I
Nothing.
haven't really experienced toxic here.
There's been a couple,
No,
but we don't have to
no,
mention
I'm
their
saying
fuckars'
me,
names.
myself.
But
You guys have
you
been
yourself?
extremely
Oh,
supportive.
I mentioned one dickhead's name once, and that was just because it was in a stream, and then Sledge came out of nowhere and took care of that motherfucker real quick. He hammered that motherfucker right the fuck out. Like, get the fuck out of here. We ain't up with this bullshit. You get out. Look, if you ain't here to have a good time making fun of people and not being like some bigot or some asshole, you need to bounce.
Yeah.
There's a big difference to that. You want to make fun of the game? Drop it. You want to make fun of me because I'm making fun of me too? Jump on it. I'll help you, motherfucker. Let's go. But the bigotry and stuff, nah, I'm not a fan of that. I can't. I don't like it. Nope.
I think we do a good job with what we try to handle that before it even becomes a thing. So I think we do a good job.
I think
Really
this
do.
community is. I think the community knows how to handle most situations with everybody, because usually the same people show up and then everybody goes, oh my god, hey man, what's happening? Hey, hi, how's it going? Hey, what's happening? What the fuck did you do yesterday? Boom. And it feels really weird. Like I said, motherfuckers will help you with shit that is non-MSF related. They don't get no fuck. They be, oh, you need a problem? Give me a second, girl. I got you.
Wait, was it Rorix and Cleaning Agent? We did a paper for this presentation I had for spam, the food.
Oh shit, girl, don't bring up food right now. I really want some spam though. Fuck. I wouldn't mind some spam right now. Fuck that. I love some spam. Spam is good.
Delicious in a lot of different foods, like spam fried rice, those little masubis, the rice patty, the little rice,
Nice patties,
and the spam, and then wrapped around with the sauce, and then it's wrapped around with the was it seaweed paper?
I'm not a fan of seaweed, but I have had bacon wrapped spam, jalapeno spam. They had some. We mixed it with some ghost peppers one time, and that burned my fucking mouth, man. That was bad. Whew.
Wow. Ouch.
But it was great. Yeah, my wife loves the seaweed sheets, gigabytes. She likes seaweed. I can't. I don't. That tastes like, that has no taste to me. I don't know why. It just has no taste.
It's like sadness.
Yeah, it does. And then she eats a shitload of it. I'm like, why are you so just wrong? You're just wrong. But whatever.
Devil's chip.
Yeah, it's just like, ugh, fuck. But this community is amazing. I love this community. I really do.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, like, yeah, we're pretty awesome. Except for that dickhead, Rello. No. We just got finished singing his praises. I just decided to give him shit.
You know what? So I literally changed it to where it focused in right on you, because I thought you were going to say something else, but you said, except for that dickhead Rello. I'm going to cut that and put that as a channel point, and I'm going to name it for Rello. Fuck him. So it'll be on there. I'm going to make sure I do it just for Rello, because we love him so much. I'm going to make sure he feels it.
That's actually wonderful. I'm glad that we're deciding to do that. I think that Rello always needs that kind of love in his life, and I think that we provide it.
Yes, we want to make sure we give him exactly what he wants, and basically just talk more shit about him.
Talk more, always.
Always.
Dude, this man.
Are you still trying to do all of them?
Yeah. I'm doing them right now. Like, I actually have 2 left.
Fuck that. Just message Viscera. Look, I'm stuck with this cripple on stream right now. I can't do this shit.
I can do this. I can do this. I'm not getting in trouble anymore. I hate to see my report card, because I'm an overachiever.
Wait, what the? Okay, look, I've heard that he gives out like he gives you guys, like, he tells people like, you suck in this, or you need to fix this or whatever. But I never heard of a report card. Is this true, chat? Anybody in any of Viscera's clusters or alliances where Viscera gives out a fucking report card?
Puts it in Discord.
He gives out a report card in Discord, like ABCD, like he tells you ABCDF.
No, it's a chart, and it sees how many fights you did during the wars each season, and you need to keep up. Basically,
Well,
under a certain thing gets a yellow box, and then under that, if you do under those many, you get a red box. I got 2 red boxes last time, and that is not okay.
Oh my god. See, now with Juicy's just like Juicy will have one of the captains send out a message going, "Hey, you didn't do your war attacks. You got an hour and do it now." And then if they have to say it like 2 or 3 times, you just look in in-game chat. Yeah, well, you see the in-game chat. Yeah, they do. You see the in-game chat. We only notice the in-game chat when it says, "Boom has been kicked from the alliance," and we're like, "Oh God, that asshole must have not did something."
Somebody needed to be on the raids or something.
I mean, we got what? We got me, we got Wapo, we got Juicy, we got Valley, we got Lex, and we're all really, it's a casual-ish alliance, but when they say, "Hey, jump in,"
where the fuck is Lex?
I have no idea. I asked that motherfucker what the fuck is he doing, and I thought maybe he like hurt his nuts on his chair or something when he tries to jump up and when he wins. I don't know, but I'm just like, dude, what the fuck? Like, you've been like missing.
I do actually miss him.
He jumps on the happy hour, but it's like, dude, where the fuck are you? Like, come on, bro, stream.
Yeah, I miss his streams. He's extremely entertaining.
He's got the glasses down pat. He's really got the glasses down pat. Yeah.
I love the glasses. I love when he gets feeling Asgardian-ish. When he was on this Loki, I love that. I miss that.
Yeah, I don't know where he's been, Shark. I kind of do, but we'll just say, hey, he's indisposed. We'll say it like that.
I always wanted to do a stream with him. Hope I get a chance to one day. That would be freaking awesome.
I think you should just message his happy ass and be like, "Bitch, we're gonna do a stream together. Here's the day."
The only reason I haven't done that is because I've been working on saving for a computer. Oh, that's what in time. But hey, next week I do a stream talking about let's build my computer.
Yeah, so make sure you check out Duchess's streams next week so you can give her some tips on how to build this fucking computer, depending on what she wants to do.
And make sure that it's willing to. I want to build to grow. Like, I want to grow with this computer, so make sure that it's build friendly.
You're gonna need a decent power supply to add in for extra stuff to plug in for.
Super powers, yes.
Yes, you do. Powers. You want to make sure if you can afford a decent liquid cooling, which would help. SSDs would be very, very great. I would say 32 gigs of memory to start.
Okay.
Just to start.
That's a grow that can be. We can grow with that, correct?
Depends on the motherboard.
Okay.
The motherboard has to be able to accept it, and then if you can find a motherboard that could at least go to 128. If you get 128, there should be no game on your fucking computer that should lag for any fucking reason other than the fact that you didn't pay a bill. That's it.
Okay.
And you didn't pay a bill. Other than that, games should be running beautifully. GPUs are once you get a good GPU, when you get a good graphics card, it'll be good. Not too bad. They're decent. For the CPU, it's really up to what you want. You can go AMD or you can go the other side. It's up to you. What people usually have a preference. I know Ambassador was he was asking me a whole bunch of questions before he started, and we were trying to build his shit, but Ambassador's budget was like 200% of mine, and I'm like, motherfucker, if we're really gonna go this high, motherfucker, yeah, like I don't know what you were looking at before, but shit, you got bank. You go ahead and go for the good shit
Go
then.
there.
Yeah, go
Wow,
there.
'cause his screen looks hella nice.
He's got
Hella
he's got
nice.
it nicely packed on there because he's got the dough to do it. And hey, if you got the dough to do it, go with it. But if you're like some of us who are like, you know what, we got to budget this shit, then I'm gonna try to make it work with what I can.
I say,
And
why the F not? Let's go that route. And hopefully I feel like budget is neither high nor low. So
well, hey Juice, if you got any recommendations more on the budget side,
do you have my
hit her
Discord,
up.
you guys?
Yeah,
Get me on my Discord.
yeah, hit up just hit up her on her Discord. You
Put
got
it in.
the Yeah, put it in the chat. I only took down the Twitch one.
That's okay, babe. I got you.
Oh, did you fix that link on your Twitch about page?
I did
Okay.
it that same as soon as you said it. Don't believe in waiting.
Oh, I could grab it then really fast. Click.
Yeah, I wasn't in my disc. What do you call it? There it is.
Yeah, make sure you hit her up on Discord for any recommendations, budget friendly or not. Let her. She could decide. Screw it. She can decide if she wants to run with it or not.
Exactly. I mean, and then be specific. Make sure that it is grow friendly.
There you
That's
go.
all I ask. Grow friendly. Like I want to grow with this, and I want to be a big girl.
I mean, you could start off with it at least with the extra slots and stuff there, so that way you can add either memory, extra storage or whatever for depending on if you want games running off the main SSDs, or you can put them on some portable devices, which I usually do, only because I'd rather have the computer just free to do shit. Did that link work? Should. Yes, it does. Come on.
Take you there.
Yeah. Well, I put the link in the chat, so it should send
take you there. Let's check. I'm gonna check right now. But it'll probably come up for me because it's mine. Yes, it is.
Better.
It's working.
It's working. So hit her up on Discord. Join her Discord. Since we're about around that time, anybody got any interesting questions for Duchess? Any questions at all? Go ahead, just pop them out. She's been more than happy to answer and talk shit back to all y'all when she sees it in chat.
Yes, because what's up.
Definitely what's up. But the main topic will probably be
Giga, you said Twitch MacGyver.
I mean, he kind of is. Rello kind of is, because he'll just pop out of nowhere with something, and he'll be like, you need to fix this really quick, and boom. Rello actually created the freaking logo I got now. I created a simple one just with a couple of pictures, and this motherfucker's like, dude, you want this one? And I was like,
oh,
sure.
He's so man, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Like, truthfully, I'm just trying to find way to do something with this in real life because I'm totally recruiting that motherfucker. I'm told because he's like a jack of all trades, and if you don't know it, he will figure it out. And that's what you want. Problem solvers.
I think he knows it, but he's very, very knowledgeable on some of the most random shit out there, and then you realize, like, fuck, that random shit's actually going to work for me when I put it into good use.
Yeah, like he's really good at that. Like, yeah. I'm glad that he's part of our community, and may he never go away because we're screwed.
Yeah, he's screwed on it, but all right. If there's any questions for Duchess, go ahead, put them in the chat, and then we'll ask her real quick. Otherwise, we will get to the last little segment of it, which is rapid fire questions, just to see how interesting and how much you could talk shit to Duchess next time you see her on stream and be like, damn, I really thought you were this type of girl in MSF, but I gotta go this way. Yeah.
Gotta go this way. Aw. That actually is hilarious because that's how I do in my life. Like, oh, I thought you were like this, dude.
Yep.
Right, now we gotta rethink things.
Pretty much. How big is her you fuck you, T6. Oh God.
My War Machine. Okay, let's go find out.
Yeah,
Cause
he's making fun of my ass because my War Machine is G16 level 90 because these assholes made me build them up.
that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
That is, yeah,
I mean,
my War
I've
Machine
seen
is
that
huge.
happen. I've seen that. Isn't that how Venora got her Hydra?
Yeah, she slowly did it. And now she got her
Yeah,
Hydra. He got her
like
Hydra
that.
Trooper all
That
the way.
was
Like,
her Hydra. But I mean, it came in handy for minions. Like
yeah,
suck
it
it
did. It did
down.
come in handy. It did
Like
come in handy
suck
for
it
her.
down.
Like, damn, it
Like
did come in handy.
oh,
My
right.
War Machine
Like
is
that.
not
That
coming
kind
in
of was a
handy.
backfire on everybody else.
Yeah, my War Machine is not going to be handy, either damage wise or health wise, no time soon.
I
I
mean,
doubt
what
they'll
if
ever
there's a
rework
movie
him.
that comes out?
There's going to be a movie that comes out with him, but are they going to rework his happy ass? No,
Really,
no.
they're just gonna stop reworking people.
They
Period.
said they're going to stop reworking. They're going to focus on the characters that are coming out, and it's like, wow, you guys are assholes.
That I am so sad.
That's that's kind of messed up because that's like we already spent a lot of, time and resources in these characters that we
Dude,
had to
like
build up first.
you know what that makes me feel like? That makes me feel like that how they did play them. That other Marvel Avengers Alliance game. Like how they just started shutting the game down. And I don't want to have to start another fucking game.
I mean, I really didn't anticipate this game going over 3 years, and then it hit the 3 year mark, and I was like, whoa, holy shit. And
We're
then
still
it hit
here.
the 5 year mark, and we're like, wow, this is really long for a mobile video game. Mobile
Yeah.
video games, on average, do not go past a couple of years.
Right.
They
And that's
bounce.
why they're trying to hold
Yeah,
on.
they're holding on to this shit. And people like me with my G16 War Machine want to get some type of use out of this motherfucker. It
No,
ain't gonna
like if you're gonna
happen.
hold on, you gotta. I mean, just don't give up, dude. Nobody likes a quitter.
I definitely don't. I definitely don't. All right.
I mean,
So,
there are some good times where you should quit, just fucking quit. But
yeah.
this is. I don't think this is the time.
No, right now, since I just literally unlocked Nova before we jumped on here, I'm happy with it. He's going to be pretty fun to play with and build up. I
Oh,
think trying to get a top score in the Scourge is going to be fun to go with, so I'm going to run with that for a while. So that should be interesting. I think the game right now is a little bit better than what it was maybe like 1 or 2 years ago, but it definitely could do still a lot better.
I'm going to tell. Okay, so what are some of your favorite times in Marvel Strike Force history?
The I
What
would
events or something
the Chimichanga event was amazing.
that was fun? That was
That one
fun.
was fun. That was so much
Fun.
fun. The first MILF Scourge was fun because it was brand new
New,
and
yeah.
you had none of the characters build up, so you were like, this is not
Gremlin.
going well. This is not going well. We're fucking
Surprisingly,
dying.
I only did the first one twice, and I had her at like 200. Yeah.
Yeah,
Level
I
six.
didn't. I didn't wanna. I would say the other time would be right after Goldgate. Yeah, right after Goldgate, because they gave us what, like 7 million gold, a whole bunch of resources.
Was
But I do
wonderful.
remember like everybody on stream waiting like 5, 6 hours for the game to come up, and it wasn't coming up, and I'm like, motherfucker, I'm going to bed. Y'all are still waiting. I'm going to sleep. Fuck this. I gotta go to
I
bed,
remember.
bro. Like Rem was
Um,
still on, mobile was still on. They're going, we're refreshing and nothing's happening. No shit, because the game is still down.
I remember that. That was a man. That
That
was
was a
fun.
rough one.
You know what? I admit. I wish I actually knew about this community sooner. Since playing the game, I learned about this community a year ago.
Oh,
I know. I
Jesus.
no. I
Yeah.
feel like I missed out on so many good times with you guys. I don't even want to think about it.
Oh, there's
Um,
there's been a lot. I mean, I it's I've I've been streaming for a little less than, it'll be 2 years and on my birthday next month. So I've known I've been watching the community, but I didn't, it just took me forever to start streaming where I was like, all right, I'm gonna start streaming. I'm gonna start doing this. Fuck this. I'm gonna do it. And then I just did it. I said, fuck it. I don't care. I'm gonna keep doing it because it's fucking hilarious. And the,
And you're
the
just
community is
so
hilarious.
fun. So fun.
I just
So
want to have a good
fun.
time. That's all I want to do. I just want to
I
have
just want
fun.
to play with you guys.
Yeah, I just want to play. Let me play with you. Yeah.
Talk over wherever you are. But I totally get that. Like I came here and I was like, oh my gosh, these are my people. That's how I felt when I saw them. I was like, I finally get it now. This is what life is.
Yes,
So,
and it's great. I love these guys.
I was extremely happy here and say hey and be a part of this. And I'm never looking back. Will always do some type of game streaming the rest of my life, which means I'm going to end up like my mom who taught me video gaming in the first place. She just went to her doctor's like 2 years ago, and the doctor was like, okay, so you need to stop gaming. She had carpal tunnel on both hands and gamer thumb, and she is 72. So I want to be just like her when I grow up. I've decided. That's how
You know what?
That. I mean,
You know what? You can't pass up good parenting. You really can't. You can't pass up good
really,
parenting. You're already doing good. Fuck it. Just keep on going. She
I
sounds
remember
amazing.
getting in trouble at home, and she'd be video gaming, cursing at me, just yelling, nailing Dr. Mario, just nailing it. And I'd be watching her like, oh no, move over there. She'd stop and push pause, look at me, and tell me to go stand over here next to the computer so I couldn't see her gameplay. She was like, this shouldn't be fun for you. Like, yeah, I get it. And that was when my first Twitch started, like watching video games being played by others.
I mean, it's not the worst way to learn about video games, but hey, you know what? There's not a lot of parents that can say, "Hey, I play video games, and my kids are gonna play video games too." So, and we play it together.
She purchased when Nintendo, when NES came out. She purchased two, one for us, one for her quilt room where she quilts. Like, so she has a table over here and her TV on this side, and she'll quilt a little bit, and so then she gets tired and then swivels around and then turns on a TV and plays video game. I love it. This is how my mom is.
That's not, you know what? That's not a bad. That's an awesome mom.
Not your average mom, not your average granny.
Nope.
None of that. Like,
nope.
Which brings to mind, what is our freaking senior living going to be like? I always think like our senior living is going to have like every platform, going to need to have Meta. We're going to want to do these things. Like
we need to either have headsets, headphones, something.
Yeah.
Something. Internet better be expedient as fuck. Yep. I don't need shit running off. I swear to God, y'all better pay your bills because I don't need the electricity going out and y'all telling me, oh, you can't game today because we didn't pay the electric bill. Fuck you. You better pay that electric bill. Better get it. Better get it.
Like, are we getting the best Wi-Fi in the county? Like, I need that. That's the best Wi-Fi in the county. That's who we go with.
I mean, I could see, I don't plan to go into a home. I'm gonna be here gaming till my fucking hands fall off. So fuck it. So we'll just see how it goes for it. Yeah, it does keep them engaged. It keeps them going, especially, well, it's really good for the ones that eventually do lose their mind. It's not a majority of older folks that actually lose memory, short-term memory or long-term memory or anything like that. It's really not a big group. It's just, you hear about it sometimes and you get that whole thing like, oh, all these old people are basically fucking just dumbasses and they just lose their shit. No, they don't. A lot of people are very, very knowledgeable. It's just some get hit with it.
The
And
thing about it is, like right now, we're going through all this technological boom, but it's also happening in the medical society, which means we're going to end up being super seniors, and it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be weird. We've never seen it. We have no idea what's going to happen. We're all going to have we're all going to have locks and stiffies, and we're, I mean, they even have something for women now, so we're all just going to be old video gaming horn dogs. It's going to be great.
that's fine. You go ahead. You go ahead. Like, hey, girl, I knocked out Halo 14. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah,
Come on. Walk your happy ass over there with your walker, bitch.
Buying tramps. Yeah, that's, yeah. I have nothing to do but agree with that.
I mean, that's gonna be it. And
Yes,
like,
please.
girl, yeah, but it's not gonna be
Suck it.
it's not gonna be a tramp stamp by the time we're that age inside of a home like that. It's not a tramp stamp. It's a long theater poster.
Thank you. This is what I'm saying. Okay, I'm always thinking about this. I got this one tattoo of Mortal Kombat dragon on my shoulder. So I'm always talking about how it's going to look when I get older. Like, though we're still super seniors, there's going to be a point where you can't get liposuction or any of this nip and tuck anymore because you might die. So what happens then? What I was thinking, let's just go there first and get, like, you know, those melting clock, that melting clock picture. Let's get those short and fat and all cute and not melting. And then as they get older, they just get longer and elongate. It'll be great. It'll just kind of form in, or the guy that has the screaming mouth, you can just start it with him going like this. And he just goes.
Well, I mean, if we're talking logically here, now a lot of people with tattoos tend not to do something with their skin that most, I would say, African Americans do. A major part of
Shea butter.
Lotion.
Shea butter, lotion.
Like I lotion up a lot. I try to. No shit. She went to go grab the shit.
Speaking of which, one of the things
She went to go grab some lotion.
for the culture does. This is for the culture.
Lotion.
We don't trust people to make our cocoa butter. We usually get some fair trade, completely refined brick. And we do that, and then we'll just go ahead and put a little heat on it in a little container on the stove, melt it down, add some more oils, maybe zhuzh it up. Mine has cocoa butter, mango butter, almond butter, coconut oil, jojoba oil, almond seed, this special African rice water. Then I have my scent. And it's usually too big since I've, get these in huge 3-pound bags. Now I use the pickle jar to hold my shea butter. That was the only large thing I could find.
Yeah, well, what we both know is that using lotion, our skin tends to not crack over time. Just giving that a sent out for any motherfuckers that don't think lotion doesn't apply to them. So, using lotion, your skin stays pretty good. Protected. Obviously, eventually you're going to get wrinkles. It's not going to stop it completely, but it'll slow it down. It'll slow it down. But, no,
it's
we're
like
not...
putting chapstick in the winter. It protects it from getting dried out and stuff like that. It's basically like that year round for this. That's what it does.
And it can moisturize, it keeps the skin it keeps it from getting flaky, and it keeps it from getting, that white shit on there. However, if you are of the pale complexion,
look like you've been cooking flour.
Yeah, if you scratch yourself and there's some fucking shit coming off of it, obviously you dry as fuck. Put some lotion on. Just get used to it. you'll notice over time that your skin will be just a little bit tighter. It won't be like, hey, you're gonna be 20 again, motherfucker. But you'll notice as you get older, it's not as crackly as some of the other guys where you're looking like, holy fuck, dude, why do you got wrinkles everywhere? Like, what the fuck? You're
This is a
35,
great.
bro.
This is a great analogy. I love this.
It's the way. I mean,
Wonderful.
analogy, nothing. It's fucking truthful. Because I got friends that are close to, that are 35 to 40, and these motherfuckers got wrinkles around them that look like somebody crunched the paper on their fucking head. I'm like, dude, do you not put lotion on after you take a shower or something? You wash your face, you put lotion on? Nah, why would I do that? Because you ashy as fuck, motherfucker. You.
I mean, my skin feels tight, like too tight if I don't moisturize right away after the shower.
Wait,
It
it
feels
feels too tight. Like it's
it,
supposed to feel open if you exfoliate it.
no, it feels like maybe I'm not saying tight. I guess dried out. Like
Okay.
it's because see when you dry things out, what happens like in the desert when the water goes away? Cracks start happening because it's shrinking.
Mm-hmm.
No, so that's why I might say dry. But yeah, I have to put it on it like within the first 5 minutes after the shower.
Yeah, once I'm double shower, I'm like, oh, find that lotion. Let me find it. Let me find it. However,
Yeah.
Sledge, you do make a very, very valid point. That is very valid. If you want to keep going that way, yes. However, at 70 or 80, they're just gonna be like, you one dumb motherfucker. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. You one dumb motherfucker. But I would say
Being
I would recommend lotion. Any type of lotion. If you do like, cocoa butter, go ahead. If you like shea butter, go ahead. But
you could probably eat it if I didn't put the what do you call it, the scent in, because the scent, what the jasmine and the stuff, you can't eat that. But yeah, everything else was kitchen grade.
hmm.
Everything could have been used in the kitchen that I put in here.
So basically, if he rubs it on someone's ass, he can eat their ass. Okay, see, definitely down your fucking alley, Juice. Definitely down your alley, dude. Bam.
Hey, I
Put
love
on the ass. Bam. Make a sandwich. Make a sandwich. Put it between the cheeks, and you're all good, man. You're all good. God damn, judges. Fuck.
forgot that people have neck implants. Damn, our
Whoa.
freaking senior living is gonna look crazy. Like,
I
I
think
mean,
by
fake
then.
boobs and in pec inserts and just it's just gonna be there. You're
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
see
gonna be
this
like.
freaking lady that
Mm-mm.
is stacked.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of fake ones. At least in real life. Only because they don't do nothing. They just sit there and look at you. What the fuck you doing? Like, move, bitch. Just. Oh shoot. Duchess, your mic went out again. What the fuck?
Oh no,
There it
I'm
goes.
sorry. I'm sorry.
You
It's
hit the
like
mute.
sorry, I accidentally hit the mute. Yes, remove that. It's like those boobs start staring at you, and you're like, oh, stop. Quit
No,
it.
no. Like, do something. Party with me, bitch. Jump up and down. Do something. Shit, you just standing there looking
So,
stupid. Oh god.
and they just stare because they're perfectly round and the hair is
Nah.
completely centered because they can place it wherever it is. So it's not like this cockeyed in real life, or one one's a little bigger than the other. They're just
Yeah, I need some.
symmetrical.
I need some imperfection here, bitch. I don't know where you went to, but tell that guy you need the money back. I need just a little bit of imperfection. I'm not saying have one that's way longer than the other. Just you know,
I,
dude. Fucking gigabytes. Oh my god, dude. What the
uh,
fuck? Oh god. I've never went to a senior home and been like, dude, your grandma's got a rack. That's never been a thought.
Here's the thing. My sister worked at a senior living place that was kind of posh. And she said, girl, ain't nothing like dealing with a lady with dementia, and she is completely Barbie dolled look. Like, it's crazy.
Oh.
She's like, she's running down the hallway looking like a, what do you call it? A Baywatch babe, but old. It's great.
But she's trying to run. It's slow mo, and she's not running because it's
Yeah.
a slow video. That bitch is just
Like
slow.
Baywatch. That's what she was saying. It was
You know we going to hell, right? We going to hell.
Oh,
That's what's
but
happening. We going to hell.
the thing about it is everyone's there. It's gonna be a part, dude. It's gonna be so good.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna
Get
be
it lit.
All right. Well, it's that time of the thing for it to go out for rapid fire questions.
Boy Fresh.
Yeah, Zoboy knows what's up. We're gonna end this off with is she in slow mo? No, dude. She's just old. It's not slow mo, motherfucker. She just old. That bitch can't run.
Basically.
She can't run. Her old ass said, nah.
Oh, love this community, y'all.
Yes,
hey, Viscera, I did not finish all of them. I missed one.
She was busy. Come yell at me. Fuck that. Yeah, very true. So Zoboy Fresh will be on next week for the hot seat. We're gonna have him on a hot seat next week. He'll be here. We're gonna go ahead and joke with his happy ass. But yeah, well, I mean, very true. When we're younger, we're stubborn and we tend not to listen. So I've kind of instilled it in my daughter of what to do, so she don't make some of the dumbass mistakes I do. However, she has to make some dumbass mistakes to learn. Just the way it is.
That's how you really make those lessons stick.
Get some Quicksilver usage.
Very true. But all right, so final part of it would be 10 rapid fire questions. All you got to do is answer with the first thing that pops in your head. Don't give no explanation. Fuck everybody, whatever they say. Oh, we hate your answer, whatever. Fuck them. They can deal with it later. We just go ahead, pop it right out just to see whatever pops in your head so that we can go with it. All right. Here we go. So we'll start off with the basic one I ask everybody. Which moon bitch, moon dragon, or moonstone?
Moonstone.
All right. Which fire fucker? Human Torch, Sunfire, or Firestar?
Human Torch.
Ooh.
Okay. Blade. That's a Method Man. I love Method Man.
Yeah. So. APOC or Quicksilver?
Pac.
Mr. Negative or Hella?
Hella.
Nakia or Killmonger?
Killmonger.
Is it just because of the costume?
Actually, I don't think he's attractive. Bishop's my man.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Bishop.
Damn.
It's them thighs. He got thighs I can kind of hold.
I'm going to leave that alone because that's usually a reference Guy says where they want the thighs right here as earmuffs. But if you're talking about the same thing, I really don't want to give that too much. You do what you do. You know what? You do you, boo-boo. Yeah, you do you. Doom or Ultron?
Oh, gosh. Doom.
Okay. Red Hulk or Nova?
Rolk. God.
All right, and then the final one, which has been debated in some sense, but the Icarus 2-tap or the Kang Bang?
Ooh.
Oof.
Difficult. I mean, I'm just gonna have to be I'm gonna have to, ain't no slut shaming here, but I'm gonna choose both. I don't have it.
It's never been. There you go. Fuck it. A 2-tap and a gangbang. Hey, you know what? You go ahead. You do it.
Figure out how to make this work.
That works. Have the 2-tap and gangbang. Hey, girl, you do what you got to do. All right, people. Well, we've had a beautiful hot seat tonight with Duchess of Destruction. Basically, go check her out on Twitch. Make sure you go follow her happy ass right now. There's her link in the chat. Go give her a follow. Make sure you check her out. She's going to be streaming a lot more because I believe school's done, right?
Out of school.
School's done.
Paper today.
Yep. She's done.
Hey.
It's officially done. She's done with these professors and shit. She's done with papers and stuff. Now she's going to focus.
At least till the fall.
So she's got a couple months. Months to go join her up on stream. Help her out. More than likely next week she'll be trying to figure out what to do for a new computer. So we want to make sure she gets the right one. So give her some good budget ideas.
Come on Discord, y'all, please. I'm serious. Like I really need your help. And this is the times where you can just be bossy.
Yeah, there
How
you
many
go.
times
Hey, look,
do you
there's not. Yeah,
get asked to be bossy? You say, no,
yeah,
Duchess, do this. No, I didn't say that. Here, let me give you the link.
yeah. There's not too many times where a woman just lets you take control over her, and here's one of those times. So run with it, people. Just run with it. Only for the computer. She'll probably stomp
Only
your
for
ass
the
with everything
computer.
else.
Only for the
But
computer, because
yeah, only for the computer. Only for the computer. So, but is there anything else you want to go ahead and say anything to everybody that's still out there for us?
you guys, thank you for being all just you. Thank you for saying, hey, Duchess, you're boring right now. Let's go raid somebody. Thank you for saying, I'm going to lurk. Thank you for helping with my homework. Thank you for, oh,
Very
yeah,
important.
thank you for being you guys. Yeah.
Sounds like Lewis Pie time. What the fuck? Oh god. Well, make sure you guys go check her out. She'll be definitely. Do you know exactly how? You know exactly when you're gonna start streaming? Like a
Well,
set
I
time
still
or
do
something,
Sunday.
or?
I do Sunday mornings. I'm never going to get rid of that because I wake up early. So I'm always going to do Sunday mornings. But I'm probably going to do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for sure.
Okay. So Tuesday,
Yeah.
Wednesday, is in it any specific time and then time
Um,
zone?
well, this is how I'm planning to do it. I want to raid all my favorite streamers. It's more about, bucket list. Hey, I get to send you people. And so I'll probably raid one in the like on the morning on Tuesdays, afternoon Wednesdays, then morning again on Thursdays.
Okay. Uh, let's ask this. What's morning? What is morning time for you?
Oh
Like,
yeah, I'm Pacific Standard Time, so it's gonna probably be something like shit. It's gonna be lunchtime for New Yorkers. Yeah,
there you go.
around lunch.
Boom. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it'll probably be what? So if it's
Go
like,
to lunch.
yep.
Do what I'm doing. Help me out. Yeah. Plan to beef up my stream. You guys will probably be a part of that, so that'll be fun.
Jump in on that. Make sure you get your word in and make sure that it is
Yeah.
budget friendly
Open to
until she blows
suggestions.
up, and then she could get the more expensive shit like Ambassador with his fucking over budget ass.
Dude, like I'm in the wrong business. He just, transfers money around for his business. I'm like, dude, you need
Yeah,
to
I
transfer it
think
for me.
we need to know what the fuck he does and how he does it well. Cause
Yeah,
shit, I would like it. I would definitely I
yeah.
would do it. I don't give a fuck. I don't do it.
I've actually decided I don't care to have a good conscience anymore. It got me nowhere for the past years. So I've decided I just want to be a horrible human and make money.
Sounds about right. Yeah, it seems legit. It seems legit. That's how it works. Really how it works. Really how it works. But thank you, Duchess, for being on. It has been hilarious and very, very knowledgeable. You Doctor Who fan, you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were one, but that's wonderful to find out.
I I I enjoy Doctor Who to a very, very big, like, we sit down, we shut phones off, we throw it on the table, we are watching Doctor Who when it comes out. We don't want to be
Yeah.
distracted by shit.
Yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
but hey, we got to do this again. Well, I will definitely check up on you on your computer next week. Make sure we get any good suggestions in there for you to make sure you get a decent computer so that way you get up and running and everything works out right. Hopefully, if it's not just a simple camera, you could probably do a green screen where you could do dumb shit like this.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, that's part of what I have to do. I have to remodel my bedroom so I can actually stream from here. Because where I'm streaming right now is in front of where everyone is, and it's a family circus here. So I just
Oh,
need a dedicated space to have a green screen. So yeah,
yeah, you
it's
just gotta
part of the
find a
whole
space
thing.
for it, and then it's got the right lighting, but a
Yeah.
darkened outside for windows and stuff to where most light doesn't come in or sunlight doesn't come in, and the green screen will work perfect.
To know. Thank you for letting me know that.
All
See,
right.
this is what I'm saying. You guys are so willing to help. I love it.
It's always good to help other streamers come up because then, boom, you got somebody else to raid. Shit. You got somebody else to
Like, dude,
raid. Shoot.
it's too funny because I see you guys, dude. I want to go to bed.
Like,
Where
there's
is
nobody to
it?
fuck on. And somebody be like, all right, I'll stream for like 20 minutes. Hurry up, motherfucker. I'm trying to go to bed. Trying to
See, this
knock
is what
out
I'm
here.
saying. It's
Shit.
the love. People
Yep.
just hop on for each other, man. Oh, I love it.
Help them out. Help them out. But all right, guys, make sure to go check out Duchess, and we will see you next week on a hot seat with Zoboy Fresh. So it is me and Duchess rolling out, saying doses.